Hey Chris, welcome back to the shop. What are we doing on your Chevy Colorado today?
All right, well, the last time we were here, I spoke about a couple of things I had on order. They showed up. We have a Prinsu Design Studio cab rack we're gonna be putting on this today.
Awesome.
We're gonna be drilling holes, Jason.
Holes?
Holes.
Do I get to drill the holes?
I mean, hang on a second. We'll see. All right. Nope, I'll drill the holes. Definitely.
I get to drill one hole.
One hole, I'll give you one hole.
Okay, sweet.
That's fair.
Sweet.
That's fair.
I might do two. So yeah, let's take a closer look at the parts.
All right, let's do it. This is the rack, the main part of the rack here. This is the wind deflector at the front. You can get this with or without cutouts for a light bar. And these actually are optional, but I decided to go with them because they looked amazing. They're pre-cut load racks. They're designed to fit a variety of aftermarket off-road products, things like the Max Tracks, which I'm gonna be mounting up there, the Rotopax jerry cans, things like that. Little wind seal there to help reduce wind noise, and then these, of course, are the side rails.
So earlier we went and checked the hardware to see what tools we need to put everything together, and it's really, really basic. First thing you're gonna need is an 11mm socket, a 1/2-inch socket. Also, we're gonna have open-end wrenches as well for those two sizes. A Torx bit, T30 with a little ratcheting screwdriver. It's kind of handy. Also gonna have an impact driver in case we need that. For the holes we're drilling, it's going to be a 3/8 size drill bit and a hand drill. Metal rulers. So we got two. One's a little bit smaller just to make sure we drill holes in the right place. The other thing we're gonna need is some silicone sealer. Well, that's the tools. As I said, not that bad. So let's get started assembling the rack.
All right, so we have all the components laid out now. Now we're gonna assemble it. We're gonna assemble basically the entire structure first, just kind of loosely. We're not gonna tighten everything down yet until we get it up on top of the truck. But we're gonna start with the windscreen here. And this little guy, we're gonna put these together, and then basically we're just gonna come in from the sides and assemble the whole thing. All right, so now we have everything put together. We're gonna lift it up, pull the truck in, and this basically will now be our template for drilling the holes. We have 2, 4, 6, 12 holes to drill in my roof.
12 holes?
12 holes. So we're gonna, yeah, we're gonna do that next. So we're gonna go ahead and remove the weather stripping in each side ditch here. We're gonna end up having to cut these to make room for the mounting points for the roof rack that we're gonna put on. So we're supposed to be able to just start by popping them up in the back here.
Use that Volkswagen
Like that.
tool. Oh, you got it?
Maybe. See that? See that?
Yep.
There's a little tab there. You gotta pop that tab off.
Chris, did you know that you're balding?
What?
Oh, it's off. So what was the trick?
So these tabs, basically, you want to push in on them on each side to release it from said channel. So we are just going to tape down along each side. If I can do this straight. So when we set the roof rack on here, we don't scratch any paint. So now we are going to be marking for our first set of pilot holes on the driver and the passenger side. I want you to mark 7 inches back, and I think these are just going to be kind of our guidelines for the rest of the holes that we're going to drill. All right, so now's the time. We are going to get started drilling in the roof. So Jason, I believe, is getting ready over there. See what he's got.
Hey, Chris.
What? Hang on, what?
It's right here, right?
No, oh my God, no.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. This is 5 inches. This is way too big.
All right, so I'm a little more serious this time. So we got our 3/8 bit and we're measured about 1/4 of an inch down because we obviously don't want to go much deeper. So we have this tape marking here to our depth. And then before I drill the hole, I'm gonna use a little punch right here so that the drill bit doesn't walk on me at all. Well, I'm through with my first hole, and Chris is working on number 2. Well, I suck.
Wilson! I'm sorry! I'm sorry, Wilson! Wilson, I'm sorry!
Chris is being pretty gracious. I feel like crap.
We're doing it ourselves.
Do it yourself! Yeah!
So we're gonna use this unibit. It's a 1/2 inch total size unibit to get us started. This is gonna step us down a lot with a lot more control than the fatter ones and the regular 3/8 bits that we were using. So right now I drilled the front hole all the way down to the 5/16 size without getting close to the headliner, and I'm gonna open it up the rest of the way with a little bit bigger unibit or even the standard bit at this point. All right, so we have our 2 pilot holes drilled in the front on the driver and the passenger side. We're gonna go ahead and, well, we're almost ready to put the rack on. First, we're gonna put on these plus nuts, and these are kind of like the rivets, I guess, that you would put in, and these are what we're gonna secure the bolts to. So this guy's gonna drop down in the hole, and then this bolt that comes with it is just for setting the plus nut. So it's gonna go in, and then we have this longer nut that it passes through. This is all just for setting it. This is down in the hole. This guy will go in and it'll thread in, and then this gives it enough space, so basically that thread is gonna pull this up and it's gonna expand out and seal on the inside of the hole. Yep. Also, as we're putting this in here, we're gonna put a bead of silicone around the underside here, so it's gonna make a nice waterproof seal. And then after we fully set the bolts, we'll put some more silicone around the top.
We came out here to shoot the ending to our video, and we ran into the first snow of the year.
Hey, I'm excited. I'm also cold.
Yeah, so let's make this fast.
Yes.
So it's been a little while since you've had the rack on the top of your truck. how's it been?
I have the Max tracks over on the other side, and then I have a couple of Rotopacks here, gas and water. It's just really nice to have them up and out of the way and out of the bed or out of the back of the truck.
Cool.
So, as far as that goes, it's great to have it up there. Obviously, it looks cool, but I've been really happy with the fact that there's little to no wind noise at all.
Nice.
It's very stable up there. It's been great.
Cool.
So Chris, what are we doing next on Overland DIY on this truck of yours?
What are we doing next? I got a new rear differential cover from AEV, so we're gonna put that on there. It's a little bit beefier, and also got a rear diff skid plate.
That's really cool. That'll be, yeah, easy. Some projects can be big, some projects can be small, so very cool.
Yeah, this will be a little one, but it'll be fun, so.
All right, well, that'll be next time. Thanks everybody for watching. Like, subscribe, smash like buttons.
Get it.
And ring bells. There's a bell to ring, I
It's
think.
your channel. Ring it. Ring that bell.
Do it. And that's it.
Also, Chris, I'm sorry about that.
Well, but we have patches.
We have patches.
Patches fix everything.
They do.
It's cool. Yeah, we're good.
Sorry.
Patches.
Patches. Hey everybody, one more quick thing before you go. So the day I'm uploading this video is actually the 2-year anniversary of my first upload here on Jason Explains Things. If you want to go back in time and watch that first video, you're going to learn a whole bunch of really cool things about how to rake leaves. So there, yeah, that's pretty cool, right? But in all seriousness, thank you all very much for watching for the past couple of years. Your support, your positive comments have kept me going, have kept this a ton of fun. I just love doing it. I love doing it. I never planned on doing it. My career and before starting this, I'm always the guy behind the camera, but now I'm sometimes the guy in front of the camera too, and it's a lot of fun. I think it's made me better at what I do on YouTube and off YouTube, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much, and I'll keep going, but thank you everyone. Go about your business. Bye.